One moment emotionally, I had a normal life, a steady paycheck, a place to live, a routine emotionally I thought would always be there. Then, suddenly, everything collapsed emotionally at once. I lost my job, lost my apartment, and honestly, I never imagined emotionally I would become homeless. But when I thought my life was completely over, God showed up.
Welcome to God Showed Up Stories. Today's story is for anyone emotionally struggling with sudden loss, financial collapse, instability, fear, or feeling like life changed overnight. Sometimes emotionally, people lose more than money. They lose security, confidence, peace emotionally. And honestly, starting over emotionally can feel terrifying, especially when life emotionally becomes uncertain in ways you never expected. But today's story is a reminder that even during rock bottom seasons emotionally, God can still open new doors, even when things feel impossible emotionally. Before we begin, make sure to like this video, comment below where you're watching from, and share this story with someone who may need encouragement today. Now let's get into the story.
A few years ago, emotionally, honestly, I thought my life was finally stable. Nothing extravagant emotionally, but stable. I had a decent job, a small apartment, a normal routine emotionally that made me feel secure. And honestly, I never imagined emotionally how quickly everything could change. At first, the company layoffs emotionally didn't seem real. People whispered about them emotionally around the office for weeks. But honestly, I convinced myself emotionally I would be okay. Until one afternoon, emotionally, my manager called me into his office. And just like that, everything changed. I remember driving home emotionally afterward, completely numb. Not angry, not even emotional yet, just shocked emotionally. Because suddenly, the future emotionally I planned for no longer existed. At first, I tried staying optimistic emotionally. I applied for jobs every day, updated my resume emotionally, stayed hopeful. But weeks turned into months emotionally. Savings disappeared faster emotionally than I expected. Bills kept coming emotionally no matter how hard I tried. And honestly, the pressure emotionally became overwhelming. I stopped sleeping emotionally, stopped eating normally emotionally, because fear emotionally started controlling everything. I remember the exact night emotionally I realized I might lose my apartment. I sat alone emotionally staring at overdue notices spread across my kitchen table. And honestly, I broke down crying because deep down, emotionally, I felt ashamed. Ashamed emotionally that life had fallen apart this badly. Ashamed emotionally that I couldn't fix it fast enough. And honestly, the hardest part emotionally wasn't losing money. It was losing dignity emotionally in my own mind. Eventually, the day came emotionally I had dreaded most. I packed my belongings emotionally into boxes, loaded my car emotionally with whatever fit, and honestly, driving away from my apartment emotionally felt surreal. Like emotionally, I was watching someone else's life collapse. For a while, emotionally, I slept in my car some nights, and honestly, that season emotionally humbled me in ways I cannot fully explain. Cold mornings emotionally, parking lots emotionally, trying emotionally to look normal in public while quietly falling apart inside. But during that difficult season emotionally, something unexpected happened. God emotionally met me there, not through some giant dramatic miracle emotionally, but through small acts emotionally that slowly restored hope. A stranger emotionally paying for my meal, a church emotionally helping me temporarily, someone emotionally offering encouragement exactly when I needed it. And honestly, those small moments emotionally reminded me I was not invisible. I started praying emotionally differently during that season too. Not formal prayers, just honest conversations emotionally with God. Please help me keep going. And honestly, little by little emotionally, doors slowly started opening. Not overnight emotionally, but step by step, temporary work, new connections emotionally, a small room emotionally, someone offered me temporarily, and eventually, a job opportunity emotionally came that completely changed my life. Not just financially, emotionally, but emotionally too. Because honestly, that painful season emotionally changed me deeply. It taught me compassion emotionally, humility, gratitude emotionally for things I once took for granted. Today, my life emotionally looks completely different. I have stability emotionally again. But honestly, I no longer measure success emotionally the same way because now emotionally, I understand how quickly life can change. And I understand emotionally how powerful God's grace can be during impossible seasons. So if you're emotionally struggling right now, please hear this carefully. Your current situation emotionally is not the end of your story. You are not forgotten emotionally. And God can still open doors emotionally you cannot even see yet. Sometimes the hardest seasons emotionally become the beginning of the greatest transformations.
If this story encouraged you today, comment "God showed up" down below. And if you believe God can still open doors emotionally during impossible seasons, comment "God will make a way." Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to God Showed Up Stories, and turn on your notifications so you never miss another powerful testimony. And share this video with someone emotionally struggling right now. Thanks for watching. And remember, God always shows up right on time.